keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Central Cass, it is the Thompson Tommies going up against the Squirrels of Central Cass for Division 8 girls basketball. Joining us now is Jason Bren here. And Jason, fresh off of 48 hours ago, playing a game against the Lisbon Broncos, picking up a win. As we alluded to, you got games on Saturday, games on Monday. So getting used to this as a coach, I guess from a coaching perspective, when you have so many games, what can you or what do you do in practice so the girls kind of don't get a little wore out, from game to practice here, Jason?
Yeah, you're right. And it's definitely a lot less up and down on the floor. We do a lot more half-court type drills and, focus on fundamentals because, excuse me, still coughing a little bit here. The game, it's never perfect. So if you don't continue to polish off those fundamentals, you'll be in trouble. So we spend a lot of time doing that. We find ourselves in a situation now tomorrow to where down with just one gym again where the boys have a home game. So we can either get home tonight at 11 o'clock and be in the gym at 6:30 in the morning or go in for 45 minutes after school, and that's just what we decided to do just because get more out of it, and we're just going to go in there and just some refreshers, talk a little bit about game planning for our Saturday game, but for the most part this time of the season, it's a lot of just continuing to work and get better and better each day at those little things.
The one thing about this game, and we kind of alluded to a little bit on the post-game show on Tuesday night, was saying that not make this game any more than what it was, even though it is a rematch of last year's state title when it was Class B, even though there's a couple of girls that aren't here from your perspective, and there's a handful of girls that obviously aren't here from Central Cass's perspective, Jason. So when you see Central Cass, I know there's kind of the avenge or revenge factor a little bit to it, but how do you just make it another game here in non-region play?
Well, it's tough. I mean, there are a lot of different players in our team, but the name on the front of the jersey is the same, and the girls remember what happened at the end of last year. I think everybody does, and it's certainly something that I haven't really been pulling back. I want them to have a little bit of that as well. They're competitors, and, if you're going to compete against teams that are really good players usually and teams, you got to understand that there's going to be good days and bad days. And today, they're maybe not the same team, but we know that they're a good program. So we have to go out there and just play it like it's anybody else. Try to understand that, just because they knocked us out of the state championship last year doesn't mean that, this year it's any different. We just got to pretend like they're the best team out there and see if we can go after them a little bit and, just compete.
Last thing for you here from a post perspective, Brenna Martin, it seems like, you don't necessarily play through her, not like you're playing through any one particular player, Jason, but it seems like when you get her post touches, give and goes, she has the ability to go baseline or into paint with her spin moves. What do you like about Brenna's play when she's able to get her hands on the basketball in that low post for you guys?
Well, we've really been happy with the way she's been playing here in recent weeks. In the last probably month or so, she's really stepped up her game. She's controlled the paint, whether she's scoring 10-12 or she's scoring 4-6. She's controlling the paint with her rebounding. We get her a lot of touches, and she's really gotten to be good at recognizing if she's got to move or if she's got to crease or not. And she's good at diagonal out passing, kicking it out to our shooters when need be. But we've been just thrilled with her. I mean, she's played probably some of her best basketball of her career here in the last few weeks, and we hope that continues.
Jason, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight against the Squirrels.
All right, thank you very much.
And again, Jason Bren, head coach for Thompson, will continue on our pregame show after this.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
As we check 2 3, check 2 3, mic check 2 3, check 2 3. Check 2 3, check 2 3, mic check 2 3. Hello 2, mic check 2, mic check 2. 1 2 3. 2 3, check 2 3. Mic check. This is high school girls basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Central Cass Squirrels going up against the Thompson Tommies. Will continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this, as we'll continue with our coaches' conversation here from Castleton between the Squirrels and the Tommies. It's Division A girls basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Central Cass, it is the Central Cass Squirrels going up against the Thompson Tommies. A lot of people are going to say it's the rematch of last year's Class B basketball championship, but from both perspective, as we bring on our pregame show, Jay Bachman here, head coach for the Squirrels, a little bit different. I know Thompson brings back a lot from last year, where you guys, it's really a fresh new five almost. So how do you look at it? Is it as big of a rematch of last year, or does it kind of feel as a normal game, or is it, hey, Thompson and Central Cass, two good programs going at it tonight on the hard court?
I would say it's just another game for me. Thompson might feel differently, I guess. Coach Bren's been texting me for about 2 weeks already, getting ready for this game, maybe a little payback. But no, to me it's a regular game. Like you said, I essentially have a new team, so it's really just kind of a new game, another game for us. But like you said, Thompson's always good. They've been good forever. I feel like we've been good for a long time too. So just it's going to hopefully be a good game.
You look at Liv Severson here. She's obviously had a nice performance for you guys this season, kind of one of the leaders, if not the leader in scoring for you here. Jay, what have you liked about Liv's performance so far this year?
She can kind of do a little bit of everything, right? She's not a one-trick pony, right? She's going to shoot, she's going to drive, she's going to dish. She's kind of developing into a good all-around player for us. Which we need, right? We're young, and for her to step up as a sophomore and kind of develop some of those skills it's been really fun to watch.
As you kind of get to the midway point of the season, I've been asking a lot of coaches this in the last week or two. What's a trait or characteristic that you want to see from your team closing out the month of January before that region tournament's going to be coming up sooner rather than later? What's a trait that you want to see from your team on the court here, Jay?
Resiliency. We have a tendency to get in a hole, and then we got to fight our way back the whole game. We have to be resilient from the beginning, and we can't dig ourselves a hole like that. And I think some of that comes from inexperience, and then we get into the game, and then we realize, oh no, we're down 15, and then we just got to fight back every single time, every game, and we got to be resilient, and we got to get past that stuff.
Final thing for you, what impresses you most, or what's going to be a challenge here tonight against Thompson from your point of view as a head coach?
Their 1 through 5 are phenomenal, right? So it's not necessarily, hey, you got to stop Addison Sage or you got to stop Schwabe. They're really good all the way through, right? But we have to limit their opportunities and take advantage of the mistakes they make. Now, they don't make many mistakes. So when they do make a mistake, we really got to take advantage of it and we need a bucket when they make a mistake.
Jay, good to see you, and best of luck here throughout the rest of the season and tonight against the Tommies.
Thank you very much.
That again, Jay Bachman, head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels, will continue on our pregame show after this.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Again, that does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, you can go online to Irie Insurance. That again is IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today, they cover it all from home, auto, commercial, and customer service. Again, get the customer service you want and the what you deserve at Irie Insurance. I'm Chase Miller alongside John C. Williams here as we get you set for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with crystalsugar.com. For the Thompson Tommies, they'll roll like this. Sydney Schwabe, a 5'4" senior guard, 13 points, 11 rebounds in their win against Lisbon. Jordan Tozer, a 5'8" junior forward, followed by Addison Sage, a 5'5" sophomore. Sage of 4 threes on Tuesday night. Kaya Hurst, the 5'6" sophomore, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and Brenna Martin with 10 points and 5 boards. Again, Schwabe, Tozer, Sage, Hurst, and Martin here for the Thompson Tommies. Now we turn our attention to the Central Cass Squirrels. That's Abby Comberbing, the sophomore guard, averaging 2 points and 2 rebounds per contest. Rebecca Cagley, the junior forward, Becca for short, averaging 8 points and 7 rebounds. Olivia Severson, Liv for short, the sophomore guard, leading the floor with 11 points per game here for Central Cass. Ava Cotton, a junior forward with 7.6 rebounds, and Emery Holland, a junior guard, 11 points and 3 boards. Comberbing, Cagley, Severson, Cotton, and Emery Holland here for the Central Cass Squirrels, head coach by Jay Botman. With a mark of 4-5 on the season, well, for the Thompson Tommies, they sit at 10-0. That does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. With American Crystal Sugar Company, you can live the sweet life at crystalsugar.com. It's Central Cass, it's Thompson, it's high school girls basketball tonight here on yourliveevent.com. Jeff McCracken, Connor Dunn, and Ryan Geltner are our 3-man officiating crew here for this one. It's a rematch of the State Class B Girls Basketball Championship from a season ago, which saw Central Cass win a thriller in overtime from the Mounted State Dome, 58-55. The Squirrels 24-3 from a season ago, a brand new starting 5. While for the Thompson Tommies, a lot of the similar faces from a season ago, going 24-3. Thompson in their black uniform, Central Cass in their white, as we get you ready to tip this one off at 7:22 on a Thursday evening. It's high school girls basketball here on yourliveevent.com. Ryan Geltner will do the honors. Severson and Brenna Martin in the center circle, respectively, for their squads. As the opening tip is up, and it's going to be won here by the Thompson Tommies. Skya Hurst quickly into the front court, gets in transition with the step through off the window. That one rattling out. Brenna Martin with the offensive rebound. as it's a fresh 35 here to Tozer. Left-hand side to Sage, who has hit 4 threes back on Tuesday in Lisbon. Gets the ball right back at the top of the key. Sage, right wing. This goes to Schwabe. Schwabe scored 13 points all in the second quarter on Tuesday. Tozer to the rim. Off the lip of the rim, no good. And a rebound comes up to Liv Severson, her first. Severson, the front court, slows it down now to Cotton. Back to Liv. This for the lead. Right wing 3. Off the right side of the iron. Ball gets tapped down the hands of Ava Cotton, her first board. Right-hand side now with the basketball is the sophomore Covervig. Covervig with it back to the left-hand side as this will go on the hands of Emery Holland. Back between the circles here. Thompson with the man pressure defense. Cotton loans up a 3. No. Rebound on the inside for Brenna Martin, her second. And we'll have a foul on Central Cass. Foul on the Squirrels. This will be on Kegley, her first, team's first of the quarter. Division A girls basketball here. Number 1 Thompson at 10-0 on the season. Botno, the Stars at number 2. South Prairie Max at 3. Here in the top 5 poll with Northern Cass and Devils Lake. Driving kick action. The 3 from Schwabe tickles a twine. Cindy Schwabe with the triple on the opening points, and our Bank North scoreboard goes to Thompson. Other side of the floor will get a foul on the aforementioned Schwabe. As Central Cass in transition will go to the free throw line. Emery Holland, a 81% free throw shooter on the season. This will be her first free throws of the evening. One thing that Central Cass has done well during their times, whether it's Coach Mears going about a decade ago or now here to Jay Bachman, they know how to get out and run in transition and either get rewarded with free points at the free throw line or easy buckets as Emery Holland goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. As the Central Cass Squirrels are on the Bank North scoreboard. Man pressure defense from Central Cass. Kaya Hurst to Tozer as they work it around the horn on the baseline to Schwabe. Inside Martin. Martin looking to spin. Up and under move here for Brenna with the left hand for 2. Brenna Martin with 2 points here for the senior forward, and right on cue with our conversation with Jason Brennan saying when she goes one-on-one, no double, she has a move either to the baseline or to the paint to finish for 2, and we saw it there. Back up top goes to Kegley between the circles. Stop, pop, 15-footer off the lip of the rim, and a rebound to Schwabe, her first. Cindy in the front court here, skips it up the floor to Addison Sage. Back to Hurst, right wing 3 coming, and Hurst hits that one for the triple. Hurst, a 5'6" sophomore guard, makes it 8-2 out in front for Thompson early here in the opening quarter. Ball screen, Cotton, right wing, free throw line extended, trying to get by. Tozer gets the rim, just can't finish as Tozer collects the loose ball. Other side of the floor, nice looking crowd here tonight. Busy day here in Castleton with the triangular going on about 100 feet away from us in the other gym with Devils Lake, Fargo Davies, and the Central Cass Squirrels. And you have high competition basketball between Thompson and the Squirrels here on the girls' side. The boys played back on Tuesday night. Covervig, little 5-out offense, leaves it left-hand side to Kegley. Kegley back up top to Holland. Holland looking for a jab step, and there's a steal. Kaya Hurst gets the steal in transition. Hurst, little Euro step, and she gets fouled in the act of shooting. Severson will pick up the foul, her first, team's second. Kaya Hurst goes to free throw line for the first time tonight for the Thompson Tommies. 8-2 Thompson with the advantage of 5:12 left to play here in the opening quarter. Hurst to the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one is good. Hurst with 4 points in the game, 3 for Schwabe and 2 for Brenna Martin. That makes up Thompson's 9 points. Second free throw attempt by Hurst, in and out, no. Martin, the offensive putback, in for 2. Brenna Martin, how do you do? 4 points, 3 rebounds in the opening 2 minutes and change here in the quarter, and she's been an X factor. Brenna Martin got her 1,000th career kill here in this very gym in volleyball at the end of the season in November. Here comes Sage, Splash City! Sage with the triple, and all of a sudden the Thompson Tommies stretch out the lead to 12 on our Bank North scoreboard. We're back after this. Thompson leads it by 12.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
This timeout brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. You can contact Lindsey Johnson and her crew at Cass County Mutual throughout the week. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you or stop by here in Castleton. 14-2 with the advantage here for the Thompson Tommies out in front in the opening quarter here, and they just hurt you in a multitude of ways. They had a 26-0 run against Lisbon to close out the first half back on Tuesday night. Shots off the mark by Cotton. Rebound by Schwabe. In transition goes Sage. Sage with a little shake and bake to Schwabe. Back up top, Tozer. Inside pass, Martin. Nice find to Hurst. Right pocket. Three! Splash City. Hurst with the triple. She's got 7. And for Thompson, that's their 4th three-pointer in the opening 3 minutes and change here of the quarter. Playing like the #1 team in Division A right now. Emery Holland left wing to the baseline. Covervig. Central Cass just looking for a bucket. Right-handed side ball gets deflected, and here goes Tozer. Tozer in transition with the basketball. Lost it in transition. Extra find to Sage. Sage taking a drive. Kick. Schwabe, do they have another one? Off the long iron rebound here, won by Bretta Martin, her 4th. Martin on the inside with it. Tozer, kick out left-hand side. Sage, three-pointer, yes, sir. Addison Sage with another triple, and Thompson's looking for a little revenge after losing in the state championship last season. 1-4 set. Here goes Central Cass. Holland, and she gets fouled before the shot as Holland and Central Cass now with some work to do in front of them, down by 18. Schwabe will pick up the foul, her 2nd, team 2nd. Central Cass will make a substitution as Kinley Haug, the 7th grader, will check in. Also Aspen Preen, the sophomore guard. While for the Thompson Tommies, Claire Calling, the 5'7" sophomore, will check into the game. Hurst with a nice driving kick to Sage here. A lot of these players for Thompson from a season ago played in that state championship in the Minot State Dome that they lost in overtime. And Coach Jason Brenson on our pregame show, hey, we understand it's a different team, but it still says Central Cass in the front of that jersey. And a lot of these girls remember what happened from a season ago, and they want a little revenge here tonight. As this one's going to be off the mark. Rebound comes down to Kinley. Nice outlet pass to Ava Cotton. Cotton slowing it up now as Central Cass looking for their first made field goal. 2 points from the free throw line. Squirrels banging their way with Preen looking for the reversal. And here goes Tozer with the basketball. Jordan Tozer to Hurst. Hurst at the right wing, back to Tozer. Extra pass to Sage. The ball has not stuck here tonight for Thompson. Brenna Martin spins. Baseline. No. Rebound comes down to Ava Cotton, her 2nd. Cotton will handle the rock now in the front court here for Central Cass. As we mentioned, there are 2 points coming via Holland from the free throw line. 1-4 set with it. Aspen Preen back up top between the circles. Now to Severson. Right-hand side of the 7th grader here as it'll go Kinley. Top of the key. 3! Tickles the twine. Kinley Howe will hit the triple, and Central Cass is back on the board. We'll see if that can stem the tide here for a moment, as it was a 2-pointer on the other side for the and one for Thompson with Addison Sage. She's got 8. Foul will be assessed here to Severson, her 2nd, team's 3rd of the quarter. Substitution coming in the game will be Jalen Obdum here for the Thompson Tommies. Well, for Central Cass, Addison Hushka, the sophomore guard, will check in here for Central Cass. Thompson averaging 61 points per game. They're already a third of the way there here in the opening quarter, as Sage now has 9 points to lead the floor. Central Cass averaging 51 defensively, giving up 51, while Thompson is plus 20 in that. They're only giving up 41 while scoring 61. Cotton jumper, no. Rebound. Here goes in the hands of Hurst. Outlet pass the other side of the floor for Thompson. Now to Calling. Calling in the front court, leaves it left-hand side. Sage. Sage gives it back to Tozer. Tozer takes a couple hard dribbles. Cotton with a good defense here for Central Cass. Back to the top of the key as this will go Hurst. Hurst to Calling here, nearly an over and back. Hurst, this will go out of bounds, and good aggressive defense from Central Cass. The first turnover by Thompson. The Thompson Tommies, after tonight, they will play on yourliveevent.com on Saturday afternoon against the Wahpeton Huskies at 3 o'clock in a game that was supposed to be played last month, but Mother Nature won out on that particular day in December. Central Cass, they're back in action for, this is their first of 3 consecutive games. They make their way to Devil's Lake tomorrow to play Turtle Mountain and then rugby upcoming on Saturday. Kindred will also join them up in Devil's Lake. Turnaround jumper is off the mark on the inside by Obdum. Rebound underneath from Central Cass with Emery Holland, and the foul will be on Jalen, her first and the team's third. Brenna Martin back into the game for Tozer, and if you're Central Cass right now, weathering the storm, the last 60-plus seconds here of this first quarter, try to make it 23-10 if you can. Try to get back down to 12 or 13 points. Aspen Preen drive. Here's the help from Kaya Hurst. There's the trap, and they're going to get a foul here on Thompson. Good thought, though, by Hurst. The foul will come across on Brenna Martin, her first and the team's fourth. Substitution here for Central Cass with Becca Kegley. Central Cass lone field goal, the three-pointer by the 7th grader in Kinley Haug, and the 2 free throws by Holland. Squirrels looking for the little slip on the inside to Preen, back to the right-hand side as they work it back to the top of the key. Taking it through, and there's going to be a foul. Emery Holland goes back to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Squirrels. Foul on Thompson. Addison Sage, her first and the team's 5th. Tommies, in this quarter, it's been the difference maker. 5 made three-pointers for Thompson. Free throw is up and good for Emery. Holland buries the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming as they're trying to chip away here at this deficit for Central Cass. Second free throw attempt is going to be off the iron. Ball tapped out to Brenna Martin, her 5th rebound already in the opening quarter. Calling with it, left-hand side. Hurst hits the deck. Central Cass trying to get the steal, eventually tapped out of bounds, and it will be Central Cass basketball. That's been a staple for head coach Jay Bachman again, just being annoying defensively and causing turnovers against the opposition. Preen inside here on the pass goes Kegley. Kegley spins to the baseline, walled off. Cotton right of the key. High arching rainbow tickles a twine. Ava Cotton with the triple, the second 3 here of the game for Central Cass. And as we mentioned, try to weather the storm. They're back within 14 points. Left-hand side, this will go Calling back to the top. Now to Obdam, around the horn to Hurst. A little 4-out, 1 in. The one is Brenna Martin. Don't necessarily need to work through her, but when she gets a post touch, good things seem to happen. Calling, left-hand side, ball tipped out of play, and it will be off of Central Cass's Aspen Preen. 11.6 left to play in the opening quarter here. Thompson stuck on 23 for a little while. With it now, it's going to be Sage. Sage takes the ball screen. A little shake and bake dribble, driving kick. Calling left pocket, 3 off the front iron. Rebound here will be out of play, and that's how we'll end our first quarter. On our Bank North scoreboard, it's Thompson leading it by 14 points.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we come back here to start our second quarter of play, reminder other games going on tonight on yourliveevent.com. And Region 1 Division 8 girls basketball, Valley City makes their way to Northern Cass. The Highlanders 5-0. Northern Cass 3-1 in Region 1 play. Kindred makes their way to Lisbon tonight. 3-2 Vikings against the 0-5 Broncos. A game that's not on your live event tonight, but in Region 1 play, Wahpeton at Oak Grove. Tomorrow in Region 2, Devils Lake makes the game against Shiloh, then 4 wins Milwaukee will square off with Beulah. Left-hand side with the basketball for Central Cass as they rip it through now. Back up top with it to Holland. Driving kick left wing. Here goes Kegley. Leaves it on the way. Ava Cotton able to bury her second 3 of the game. And while we said weather the storm, what was a 20-2 deficit is now a 10-2 run in favor of Central Cass, or make it a 10-3 run as they're back within 11. Hurst, though, trying to get an easy layup off the front iron. Got by her defender, and Severson corrals the miss. So if you're Central Cass, all of a sudden everything that could go wrong did go wrong in that first quarter. How can you try to keep it to single digits before we get to the half, if not get closer? Cotton, top of the key, walled off there by Tozer. Right-hand side to Kovervik. Kovervik back up top here between the circles as this one will go in the hands of Severson. Now to Cotton. She wants another one, and this will be off the front iron. Good board here on the interior to Brenna Martin, her 6th. Martin working on a double-double performance. Extra pass to Sage. Sage on the right wing. Free throw line extended. Good D by Cotton back up top to Tozer. Tozer will handle the rock now to Schwabe. Schwabe makes her way. Knife cut to the paint off the window for 2. Sydney Schwabe now has 5. Thompson 25, Central Cass 12 here with 6:31 left to play in the opening half on our Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass will leave it. Kovervik, extra pass left-hand side as this will go to Severson. Liv, scoreless, leading the way with 11 points per game. Misses that jumper. Rebound to Tozer as she leads the Squirrels again in scoring. Schwabe baseline, left pocket 3, Sage! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Addison Sage with her third made three-pointer. She has 12 in the contest, and Thompson balloons this lead back up to 16. Holland knifing, spinning, and scoring her way for 2. Emery Holland, the junior guard, now with 5, and it's Thompson doubling up the Squirrels. Back and forth we go in a pretty free-flowing game, all things considered, here in this first half. Tozer takes a couple of dribbles, looking for Martin. Martin relieves pressure on a driving kick now to Schwabe off the front iron. Schwabe taps it out right to Sage. She'll shoot another one off the iron, and a good backside rebound here on the interior for Severson. Other side of the floor we go. Ava Cotton with the basketball. Cotton to the baseline. Here's this will be to Severson. Severson makes her way to the paint. Hurst with a block shot, and now goes Thompson. Addison Sage lost it for a moment. Jason Bren wants a timeout. It's still loose, and we'll get the timeout here. We'll break as well. 5:08 left to play in the half. It's Thompson up by 14.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. At Tope Insurance, you can get in touch with Ryan in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. As we continue here in Castleton, as the Thompson Tommies will handle the rock with a nice little kick action on the interior. Missed shot there by Sage, and the rebound comes down underneath and bear hugged by Ava Cotton. Into the front court goes Kinley Howe, back to the right-hand side as they will handle it now with Severson. Severson drive, there's the pass on the interior, stolen away by Sydney Schwabe. 6 turnovers for the Central Cass Squirrels. Schwabe crossing over to the paint, scoop, and she gets fouled, and that'll be the 3rd on Severson. Schwabe goes to the free throw line here. Sydney with 5 points so far in the game. Severson will pick up her 3rd. That's a large foul there. They only have 4 fouls in the half, but 3 of them on Severson as Schwabe makes free throw attempt number 1. She currently has 6. Second free throw attempts upcoming. Second free throw attempts here is good as well for Schwabe as Thompson has now hit. As we'll have a jump on the arrow, make its way towards Thompson. Sydney Schwabe here between the circles, looking for a teammate, finds Tozer. Tozer at the left wing, taking a couple of dribbles inside the paint off the front iron, and a rebound comes down to Ava Cotton, her 4th of the contest. Cotton in her own right is now working on a double-double. Central Cass trailing it by 16 points. Emery Holland wants to change that. Top of the key 3. Tozer corrals the miss for a moment. Eventually will end up with the Thompson Tommies. Thompson here in the front court with Cindy Schwabe. Central Cass coming off a hard-fought loss on Monday night at Valley City, 71-63, while Thompson took care of business in Lisbon, 56-27. Brenna Martin, left-hand side, will handle it. Schwabe, nice little two-man game back to Martin, 16-footer long. Rebound here underneath to Emery Holland, her second. Central Cass in transition, nice little find for two. Aspen Breen give Holland the assist, and the Squirrels are back within 14. Interesting point of the game with your best offensive threat on the bench with no points, trying to cut back into this one. And as Thompson has done all season, when they need an answer, they get it nearly immediately, either on the offense or defensive side of the floor, as Hurst buries another triple. That's the 7th three-pointer here for Thompson in the first half. Central Cass with Holland banging her way on the inside. Here's a deep launch by the 7th grader. That one will rattle out by Kinley. Rebound on the inside for Thompson. Goes to Addison Sage. Outlet the other side of the floor. Tozer with a 3-on-3. Tozer, baseline. Schwabe, shot fake. Schwabe takes two dribbles. Oh, what a honey of a find to Martin for two. And a timeout on the floor. Schwabe with the assist. Martin now with 6.6 rebounds on our Bank North scoreboard. Thompson leads it by 19.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thompson 35, Central Cass 16 with 2:47 left to play in the opening half. Chase Miller with you here today in Castleton. Jossie Williams providing our camera coverage here today. Thompson trying to get to 11-0 with the win, while Central Cass looking to get back to the 500 mark with a win here today at 5-5. Squirrels now with 3 timeouts remaining after that timeout. With the basketball here at the right wing is Hushka. Addison, the sophomore guard, picks up the dribble, looking for a teammate on the cut with Cotton. There it is with Cotton posting up on the inside. Now she's doubled. Cotton on the baseline here gets around her defender, and Addison Sage gets her hand in the passing lane. Cotton comes back with it. Now it's going to be at the top to Kinley. Haug with the 3 that was halfway down, rattled out, and a rebound here to Thompson. Claire Calling will corral it now for the Tommies. Left-hand side to Addison Sage. Sage at the left wing, back up top to Schwab as they work it now to Tozer. Tozer, nice little step in for 2. Jordan Tozer with her first bucket of the evening, and the starting 5 is all scored here for Thompson as they lead it by 21 points. Cotton on the baseline. Cotton muscling her way, and we're going to get a foul. Offense or defense, and they'll call the foul on Tozer. Her first, team's first, as Central Cass here with Faith Bjerke, the junior center, will check in. They're trying to inbound the basketball here, as Thompson will handle it. Tozer, right-hand side to Calling. Calling looking back for Tozer. Tozer at the left wing, as this would be to Schwab. Schwab with the basketball with Tozer on the inside. Brenna Martin leaves it right-hand side, Sage. Sage back to the top of the key, Calling as they work it around the horn to Schwab. Schwab with a little jab set coming for Thompson from Sage. Here goes Tozer. Tozer, as she steps again through, this time finishes with the left hand. Jordan did it on the right side and the left side, and now Thompson leads it by 23, their largest lead of the contest. Central Cass will work it here with Ava Cotton between the circles now to Haug. Kenley, left-hand side on the baseline, as this will go Hushka. Hushka, nice little knife cut open. Cotton right of the key 3. That'll go long. Rebound on the inside to Martin, her 7th. Brenna Martin leaves it up the floor to Addison Sage, and we'll see if the Thompson Tommies can try to get a 2-for-1 off here in this particular contest. Left-hand side, Tozer. Tozer will handle the rock now to the baseline as this one will go to Claire Calling. Calling interior, Martin, jumper, no. Backside rebound, put up, and that can't go for Andy Schwab. And a board underneath here to Aspen Preen. Preen the front court now with Kinley. About a half-second differential between shot clock and the game clock here, as Central Cass nearly lost the basketball. Hushka bounce pass, Brenna Martin getting her hand in there. Oh, what a save, but then an over and back here from the Thompson Tommies. Thompson's third turnover of the game. Well, for Central Cass, they currently have 8. Central Cass here with Addison Hushka in the backcourt to Kinley. Haug in the front court, left-hand side, Aspen Preen. Preen looking to take the ball screen, does. Preen will handle the rock here, takes another screen, right-hand side at Hushka. On the baseline, it was Kinley. Haug will circle it between the circles. They got to get a shot off. Block shot here from Thompson to call in. That's how we'll end the first half of play. 39 points for the Thompson Tommies. Central Cass held to 16. We'll get back to our halftime show. We come back after this here on your LiveEvent.com.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Improving finances and a desire to save more are consistently near the top of the list when it comes to New Year's resolutions. Well, maybe this is your sign to go from thinking about saving money to actually saving money and improving your finances with a CD special at First State Bank. A 9-month CD with a 5.07 interest rate, minimum $10,000. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Bayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
As we come back here on the half, brought to you in part by our friends at Farmers Union Wadsley and Kramer Agency here in Castleton. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and the local service that you expect. Take a look at the individual numbers here. Thompson with 2 players in double digits. Addison Sage, 12 points, 3 made threes here for the sophomore. 10 points then for Kaya Hurst with 3 threes. 7 points for Sydney Schwabe, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points, 7 rebounds for Brenna Martin, and 4 points for Jordan Tozer. Thompson led by the 12 with Sage and the 10 with Hurst. For the Central Cass Squirrels, Ava Cotton with 6 points, 2 threes, 6 points and 4 rebounds. 5 points then for Emery Holland, who's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. 3 points for Kenley Haug off the bench, and 2 points for Aspen Crean. This is our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance. When we come back, we'll take a look at the team numbers here in Castleton.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
As we come back here on our halftime show, taking a look at the team numbers. Thompson, 23 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second. While for Central Cass, 9 points in the opening 8 minutes and 7 points in the second. Thompson, 3 turnovers, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 7 made threes with 18 rebounds, 5 players in the scoring column. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they have 8 turnovers, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 made three-pointers, 2 of them by Cotton. 4 players in the scoring column with 12 rebounds here for Central Cass. The Squirrels, after today, will make their way again to Devil's Lake tomorrow and Saturday. They will square off with the Braves of Turtle Mountain tomorrow, then tangle with the Rugby Panthers in Devil's Lake on Saturday before returning to Region 1 action on Monday, hosting the Lisbon Broncos. We'll have that game for you here in Castleton on yourliveevent.com. Well, for the Thompson Tommies, it's nearly just as busy. They will host the Wahpeton Huskies in a game that was about a month ago postponed to this month due to Mother Nature. That'll be at 3 o'clock on Saturday in Thompson, hosting the Wahpeton Huskies. Then for Thompson, they'll head to the Minnesota side of the border to play the Gators of Badger Greenbush Middle River before returning home a week from tomorrow night, hosting the Devil's Lake Firebirds. Thompson 10-0 on the season, the number 1 rated team in Division A girls basketball. For the Central Cass Squirrels, 4-5 on the season, the defending champs of Class B. This year, classes are gone. It's divisions. It's Division AA, Division A, and Division B. It's Central Cass and Thompson again at the half. Thompson led by the 12 points of Sage, the 10 of Hurst, and the 7 rebounds of Martin. While for the Central Cass Squirrels, 6 points for Ava Cotton, 5 points for Emery Holland. That does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Scott and Tyler at Farmers Union, Wasling Kramer Agency in Castleton, for great rates and local service that you can expect whether you walk on in the door via email or phone call. Get in contact with Scott and Tyler throughout the week and come visit Farmers Union Insurance again in Castleton. More high school basketball will be tomorrow night as well on yourliveevent.com. Check out our website or simply subscribe to our YouTube page by searching Your Live Event for more games and also some wrestling coverage as they're into their 3rd duel between Central Cass and Fargo Davies over in the South Gym here in Castleton. At the half, Thompson leads it by 23.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
High school basketball here on yourliveevent.com in Castleton. Again, go to our website or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out some other games going on across the way. Valley City Northern Cass at the half. It's the Highliners out in front, 33-29 in Division A girls basketball. You have Kindred going up against the Lisbon Broncos second quarter. All Kindred down in Lisbon, 28-8 Vikings over the Lisbon Broncos there in the second quarter. Here in Castleton, we'll see what Central Cass has on tap against Thompson as they dug themselves a 23-point deficit to start the half. Ava Cotton with a nice rip through on Tozer right to the paint for two. Nice looking move there by Cotton as she's got 8. On the floor, Schwabe, Tozer, Martin alongside Sage and Hurst, the original starting 5 for Thompson as they're weaving it back to Sage here at the left of the key. Inside to Martin, nice little find to Hurst. Hurst with a drive, double kick. Martin, 15-footer coming. That'll be off the iron, but Jason Brenn's gonna like that offense. Emery Holland collects a rebound. You also have Severson on the floor playing with those 3 fouls. Cotton to Kegley and Covervig. Covervig takes the ball screen, jumps into a long 2-pointer, and Covervig, that swirls out, ball tapped down into the hands of Central Cass. Central Cass down 20-2, eventually trimmed it to 23-12, but couldn't get within single digits before Thompson went back on a run of their own, at one point leading at 35-16 after it was 23-12. Right-hand side, Emery Holland, left wing now to Covervig. Covervig between the circles, left-hand side to Cotton. Cotton will handle it here. Thompson, a little zone defense. Holland, 15-footer, no ball out of play, and it will be Thompson basketball. Most points this season scored by Thompson, 73 when they hosted the Spoilers before the holiday break on December the 19th. Most points that Central Cass has given up this year, 72 against Botno in that Valley City shootout on December the 29th. Right-hand side, Hurst with the basketball. Hurst driving, hanging, and she gets fouled, and that'll be the 4th one on Severson. And unfortunately for Liv, she just hasn't really gotten to the flow of the game because of those personal fouls, as Hurst will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Severson will pick up her 4th. And anyone guarding Hurst this season is going to collect some fouls. Kai does such a good job on that first step where she just gets either in front or on the side of you, and she's able to try to finish strong at the rim as well, and she gets rewarded with 2 free throws. For Thompson, they're now 6 of 7 from the free throw line as they lead it by 23 points. Ava Cotton will handle it here. Right-hand side now to Abby Covervig. Covervig takes the ball screen right of the key. Covervig steps into a 3 off the front iron, wrong. Rebound out to Brenna Martin. And we'll have a foul here on Central Cass with Abby Covervig. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving their great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. At Bank North, they're a community partner, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go to ibanknorth.com. Addison Sage with a driving cut to the paint. She's got 14 points. Ava Cotton, drive right-hand side to Kegley on the interior Cotton baseline. This will go now to Holland. Emery back to Ava here. Ava at the left-hand side. Back to the top of the key as this will be with Covervig. Covervig leaves it to Holland. Holland trying to look for a teammate, finds Preen, backdoor, nice cut, nice find for two. Kegley with their first 2 points of the evening. Patient offense if you're Central Cass. That was one of their best offensive sets here against Thompson's defense tonight. Tozer trying to find it to Schwabe, who looks to invert a shot. She gets her own offensive rebound. Back goes to her right block to finish for two. Sydney Schwabe with 9 points and 3 rebounds here as the Tommies lead it by 25. Ava Cotton steps into a three. Off the backboard, rebound here to Schwabe. Thompson in transition finds Sage. Sage now to Schwabe, extra pass Tozer, left pocket three coming. That'll swirl out, rebound though for Brenna Martin, her 9th. Other side, Tozer, teardropper, can't get it to go. And this one will eventually be in the hands of Aspen Preen. Ball deflected out of play, and it will be Squirrels basketball. Talking with Jay Bachman earlier in the year, back in November, he knew that this was going to be more of a, compared to last year where you had so much returning varsity experience, particularly in the starting five with the Cotton twins, with DeConte Smith, Tori Richter and company, that he didn't really need to necessarily coach those girls because they already knew and been in the system for so long that it was more fine-tuning. This year it's bringing these younger players up to snuff a little bit more, and he knew early on the season, win, lose, or draw, all about gaining experience and getting this team better for that stretch run in late January, early February before you get to the postseason tournament. And Central Cass, even though they're 4-5, they've been in a handful of games. Lost to, again, Valley City 71-63. Our last win against Turtle Mountain and Valley City 67-48. It's posting up on the inside is Obdam here. Now up top to Colleen. Colleen left wing to Schwabe. Schwabe into the paint. There's going to be an offensive foul here on Jalen. She'll pick up her second, team's first of the quarter. Well, for Jason Bren, coming into it, kind of felt like what Central Cass had last year. Almost nearly everybody on the roster coming back from a varsity standpoint. And they were the preseason favorite in the media poll, and you can see why so far here throughout the season. 10 games in, a perfect 10-0, outscoring their opposition by 20. Holland will handle it, now to left at key. Central Cass with Preen. Preen, right-hand side, as this now will go in the hands of Kegley. Kegley back to Cotton, this from the college range. Long rebound now to Emery. Her fourth board of the game, jumper, no rebound, Preen. Cotton extra pass, able to give it right-hand side. Three, yes, sir. Kegley now with 5. Becca, all her points scoring in this third quarter. And Central Cass has done throughout the season and tonight. They've definitely competed. Ava Cotton now continuing to face guard Sage, who takes the ball screen on the cut through. Schwabe open, the answer, 3, yes, sir. Sydney Schwabe in double digits now with 12. That's the 8th made three-pointer of the night for Thompson. Preen to the baseline here, able to spin, get to the paint, off the window, and count it. Aspen Preen with an and one. 4 points, a chance to make it 5 at the line. Foul will be assessed on Jalen Obdam, her third and the team's second, as Hurst will check in for Thompson, while for Central Cass, Kenley Haug will come in for the Squirrels. 48-25 Tommies, just over the midway point of this third quarter. Free throw attempt on the way is going to be long. Rebound here to Sydney Schwabe, her 5th. Schwabe, 2-on-2, now leaves it to Hurst. Hurst on the baseline, and there's a foul. Emery Holland just didn't have the position after Hurst was going to be on the drive. That'll be Emery's second, team's 4th of the quarter. So from here on out, Thompson will be in the bonus. Tommy's on the inbound. Schwabe, right wing triple, got another one. Sydney Schwabe, 7 in the quarter, 14. Make that 8 in the quarter and 15 in the game. She's got her third triple. Holland, left wing, takes the ball screen. Martin on the hedge. Holland thought about a 3, gave it up now to Cotton. Cotton here at the top of the key. Right-hand side on the pass, as this will go to Kinley. Haug crossing over right to left, now to the right-hand side to Cotton. Ava. And we'll see a foul here on Jalen. She's got 3 fouls in the quarter. That's all 3 for the team, as Tozer will come back into the game here for Thompson. Jalen will get taken out here with her 4th personal foul as well. Central Cass to inbound it here with Ava Cotton, right-hand side to Kegley as they work it around the horn. Left wing now to Emery Holland. Holland Finds Cotton. Cotton at the left baseline, skips it right-hand side to Kegley. Kegley now leaves it right wing as the Tommies out in a 2-3 zone. Ball gets deflected, and here goes Hurst, and there's a foul on Central Cass. Well, shooting the bonus here as Emery Holland will pick up her third, team's fifth, and will be in the bonus situation. As going to the free throw line will be Kaya Hurst. Hurst 3 of 4 from the charity stripe tonight with 12 points, has 2 threes. Going back to Sydney Schwabe, though, Jason Bren said she's been a senior leader here this season and one of the most consistent players for Thompson, just even-keeled, and we've seen it in Lisbon and also here tonight in Castleton. Hurst now with a baker's dozen in scoring as Thompson will make a substitution with Addison Sage. It's coming out of the aforementioned Schwabe, and second free throw attempt here for Hurst. Hurst 4 free throw attempts in the quarter, and she's made all of them, now with 14. Thompson getting close to their season average in scoring at 61 a game. Also, they're 2 points away from starting the quarter as Haugen will launch a three. Never mind. Kenley Haug will shoot the triple. That's her second three of the contest. With it, Sage, left-hand side, as this will go Calling high post touch. Jumper by Hurst on the left elbow. In and out rebound here to Aspen Preen. Preen with her fourth board in transition. Haug bounce pass Holland. Holland, nice bounce pass back. As the Squirrels leave it to the baseline. Preen open, right pocket delivery. Got it to go. Aspen Preen now with 7. And the Squirrels on a little 5-0 run. Tozer, right wing. Tozer making her way to the baseline. Little hesitation. Tozer kick now to Sage. Sage to Hurst. Hurst with a three-pointer in return for the triple. That's her third three of the game, now 17, and Thompson just makes it look so effortlessly, especially on the offensive side as the ball just continues to move. Cotton crossing over. Tozer going to get called for a foul, or might it be on the help? We'll find out. Either way, free throws coming for Cotton. Foul will be on Calling, her first. Be a team's fourth, and Ava Cotton goes to the free throw line. 8 points, 4 rebounds here for Ava. Cotton misses the first. And substitution as Edison Hushka will check into the game for the Central Cass Squirrels. Least amount of points scored this season for Central Cass, 33 against Wapaton right after the New Year on January the 4th. Free throw attempt number 2 is off, and the rebound comes down to Jordan Tozer, her fourth. Thompson will see this one with Addison Sage. Sage left-hand side, Tozer on the interior. This is spinning for Martin on the baseline for 2. Brenna Martin, 8 points, 9 rebounds here for the senior. Right-hand side is Central Cass will swing it with Hushka. Hushka back up top now to Cotton. Makes a pass on the interior and intercepted by the Thompson Tommies with Calling. Calling to Tozer. Tozer with it, right-hand side to Sage. Sage finds Hurst. Hurst with a hard dribble. Stop, pop, 10-footer, and that'll be off the iron, and a rebound to Ava Cotton. Cotton in the front court now. We'll leave it on the baseline with Preen. On the interior goes Central Cass, trying the up and under move is Kegley. Kegley walled off by Martin. Ends up with Preen. Bounce pass across the paint. Somehow in Kegley's hands, and Tozer gets the block. Tozer in the front court to Sage, and if Thompson hits a 3, we'd be talking mercy rule time to start the fourth quarter. Mercy rule in North Dakota, 30 or more in Division A and Division B once you start the fourth. Sage, teardropper, no. Rebound comes down to Preen. Preen with a dribble, and eventually that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. After 3 quarters in Castleton, Thompson leads it by 27.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Chase Miller. Inside Jossie Williams here as we continue with 8 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. 58 to 31, that is. As we'll get set for the final 8 minutes here of regulation. Still to come, we'll get to our post-game show brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Also, take a look at the final numbers, that and more, and keep you apprised of some out-of-town scores. That's all coming up. Coming off the screen is going to be Sage. Sage goes between the legs here, right-hand side to Hurst. Flex cut to Martin, nothing there now to Schwabe. As reversed it around the horn, Tozer. Bounce pass interior, Martin spinning her way in the paint, can't get the shot to drop. Rebound, eventually in the hands of Sage. Then it's going to be a turnover, and we'll have a loose ball in the arrow will favor Central Cass. After tonight for the Tommies, they will host the Wahpeton Huskies at 3 on Saturday here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins will have the call for you on that one. Well, for Central Cass, they will make the overnight trek to Devil's Lake for games on Friday and Saturday, tomorrow and Saturday against Turtle Mountain and the Rugby Panthers before coming home on YourLiveEvent.com on Monday, hosting the Broncos of Lisbon. Central Cass with Ava Cotton will handle the rock. High bounce pass. This one goes in the hands of Sydney Schwabe. Look at Schwabe running transition. Left in a layup for two. Schwabe with 17 points. She's tied with Hurst. They have 34 of the 60 here this evening for Thompson. Ava Cotton in the front court. Nice cross on Tozer. Here comes the help. Tozer got her hand on the basketball, though, to make it go the other way for Thompson after Ava Cotton was going up with the shot. Schwabe, extra pass, Hurst gives it to the baseline. Sage now to Kaya. This for three. That'll swirl out, and the rebound here on the inside. Kinley Howell will pick up the basketball here in the front court. Kinley leaves it right wing. Ball screen with Kegley. Kegley back up top to Cotton. Cotton looking for it, and we'll have a hold here by Tozer. Jordan will get called for her second, and that'll be the team's first in the quarter. And a contest that's just over 50 minutes old of actual time as it started on 7:22 here this evening. Ball comes into Severson. Back to left-hand side, Covervig. To the top of the key, Kinley. Nice little pass on the interior to Cotton. Back to Severson. Right to the key, the Knuckler three. This one will be saved for a moment, but out of play, and it will go towards the Thompson Tommies. Full court pressure defense here for Central Cass. It's been a staple during Jay Bachman's tenure, and we've seen Central Cass just get better throughout the years. This one will be off the mark. Rebound, Brenna Martin. Martin gets her 10th board of the game. Now needs another bucket for that double-double. Here is a chance. Martin spins, double team. Now leaves it to Schwabe. Now to Hurst. Hurst, right pocket three. That'll go long, and a rebound here to Kegley. Haug in the front court, Kinley. Ankle cross, able to spin, shooting the shot, and got it to go. What a move by the 7th grader off the bench. She's got 8. Addison Sage in the front court. Tozer, right wing. Tozer ripping it through, finds Sage. Sage takes the ball screen here. Dribble, pullback, three-pointer, no. Rebound, Schwabe, put back, good for 2. Sydney Schwabe, how do you do? 19 points, 6 rebounds for the senior. Haug dribble, pull back just inside the three-point line. Rebound goes to Hurst. Hurst in transition now finds Sage. Sage, hesitation, dribble, able to go for 2. Nice looking move for Sage. She's got 16 and a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Thompson leads it by 31.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Join us at the Avalon Event Center in Fargo, North Dakota, January 17th for Winter Conference 2024. You'll hear from precision planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. This year will also include a question and answer session with local growers sharing their experiences. Winter Conference 2024, January 17th at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. They provide insurance products all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. 64-33. Thompson with the advantage after taking a timeout here. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. And we'll have running time as it's now 31 points here in the quarter with the deficit for Central Cass. Cotton left of the key, 3-pointer off the front iron. Rebound goes to Hurst, and look at Hurst want to run. Hurst finds Calling in transition off the window. Count it, got it good. Claire Calling with her first bucket of the evening. Foul will come across the way. As a foul will be on Central Cass with Holland. Free throw attempt is good. So Claire now with 3 points here for the Thompson Tommies and 6 players in the scoring column. Right-hand side, 3-pointer, no. Rebound comes down to Calling. Claire in the front court, right-hand side is Sage. Sage will handle it. Finds Hurst the baseline. Calling, taking a couple of dribbles around the world. Now to Schwab. Schwab on the drive. Right-handed layup off the iron. Rebound, put back, good for 2. Calling 5 consecutive points here for the Thompson Tommies. They're 4 points away from matching their season high in scoring. Right-hand side, Kinley. Haug with the pass on the interior to Cotton. Right wing now to Severson, back to Ava. Ava on the baseline, making her way down the baseline. Left-hand side, Holland, left pocket 3. This will be off the iron and a board to the freshman. Andy Schwab, outlet to Sage. Sage now with it between the circles as Thompson works to Schwab on the interior. Power dribble, Calling can't get it to go. Ball gets deflected to Holland, and Holland will see this one here for Central Cass. Ava Cotton in the front court. Cotton with a hesitation dribble. Can't get it. Rebound here to the Thompson Tommies with Hurst. Hurst other side of the floor goes Sage at the right wing. Sage will see this one. Back up top between the rings to Calling. Left-hand side now to Schwab with it. Here goes Sage. Jumper 3. Got another one. Sage with 19 points. That's her 4th made 3. And there's a timeout on the floor. This for a substitution timeout. 72-33. Thompson with 23 points in the first, 16 in the second, 19 in the third, and so far 14 points in the fourth. Central Cass 9 points in the first, 7 in the second, 15 in the third, and 2 points here via Haug in this fourth quarter. Holland to the baseline, gets fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. Emery so far 3 of 4 from the stripe. Foul will be assessed on Thompson. This will be on Goulet here, the 5'5" sophomore guard, and free throw attempts upcoming here for Emery. Holland jumper on the way is good. Holland now with 6 points. Second free throw attempt here for Central Cass. Second one on the way for the Squirrels is good as well. So Holland with 7. As Central Cass will get on a bus and make their way to Devil's Lake for the weekend tomorrow. Well, Thompson will enjoy essentially kind of a shoot-around tomorrow before their game against Wapaton on Friday. Jumper, that's good. Goulet with the triple for the 5'5" sophomore guard, and that's the season high here for Thompson. 75 points. Haug the other side of the floor, nearly got a 3. Preen with the rebound, and eventually it'll be a turnover. Good looking board by Preen, looking for a guard up top, and instead it was stolen away by the freshman and Andy Schwab. This one goes to the other side. Stevens will get fouled and go to the free throw line. Marcella will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be assessed to Aspen Preen, her first and the team's second. Free throw opportunity on the way for the sophomore. Marcella will go to the free throw line, but first the official blows the dead to make sure that Central Cass has a player in the paint on the very bottom for the rebounding. Marcella misses free throw attempt number 1. Obdum comes back in the game for Thompson. Well, for Central Cass, makes a handful of substitutions as well. Liv Ellenson will check in. Also, Brady Bussey will come into the game. And Faith Bierke free throw attempt. Number 2 is off the iron. Rebound eventually in the hands of Central Cass. Going between the circles here up top to Bierke. Bierke under 2 minutes to play. Right-hand side, Hushka. Hushka will handle the basketball. Right wing as this will go to Bussey. Bussey on the baseline gets walled off, and eventually we'll see the ball get on an outlet to Maya Workin. Maya in the front court, leaves it left-hand side to Schwab. Schwab up top to Ubdom, looking for the backdoor cut. Nothing there to Maya. Working with the basketball to Schwab. Schwab will handle it on the interior, getting it right back with 15 on the shot clock. Left-hand side, Stevens. Stevens driving kick, Goulet. Baseline it back up top to Schwab. She'll shoot the 3. This will be short. Rebound here to Central Cass. Squirrels will see it now to Hushka. Hushka making her way right-hand side to Bussey. The sophomore forward to the baseline. Now to Ellenson. Ellenson with it. Back to the right wing. Now to Hushka. Hushka back to the baseline here. As Bussey will handle it to the left wing. Ellenson with under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving kick to Hushka. Hushka lost it, and this will go out of bounds.
50-50 raffle ticket number is 577502.
Central Cass with this result will drop to 4-6 on the season, while for the Thompson Tommies, they will improve to 11-0 on the year. Is this going to be Bussey with the jumper, short, out of play. And for the Central Cass Squirrels, might just about do it offensively here. All that Thompson needs to do is bring this one into the front court. Nice 17-point quarter for Thompson, while Central Cass was minimized to 4 points here in the last 8 minutes of regulation. And the Thompson Tommies will remain perfect as the #1 team in Division A girls basketball as they pick up the win on the road tonight, 75-35, and to improve to 11-0 on the season. Again, your final here today in Castleton, 75-35. Back after this here on YourLiveEvent.com with our post-game show, brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
All right, on cue, let's get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Tommy's Express Car Wash, keep your clean routine inside and out with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. In a contest that finished just over an hour and 2 minutes here today in Castleton. For the Thompson Tommies, led by the 19 points of Sydney Schwabe, also with 6 rebounds, and Schwabe was able to finish with 3 threes. 19 points for Addison Sage, also finished with 3 threes. 17 then for Kaya Hurst, as she goes 5 of 6 from the free throw line with, you guessed it, 3 threes. 8 points then for Brenna Martin and 10 rebounds. 5 points here for Claire Colling. 4 points for Jordan Tozer with 4 boards, and 3 points for Nora Goulet here for the Thompson Tommies. Tommies again 3 in double digits, the 19 of Schwabe and Sage, and the 17 of Kaya Hurst. For the Central Cass Squirrels, 8 points for Ava Cotton in this contest with 2 made threes. She also had 5 rebounds, 8 points for Kenley Haug off the bench with 2 triples. 7 points, Aspen Pring with 6 boards. Emery Holland with 7 points and 4 rebounds, and 5 points here for Becca Kegley for the Central Cass Squirrels. Thompson has 7 players in the scoring column, 11 threes, 9 of 12 from the free throw line with, we had them for just 4 turnovers for Central Cass. 6 threes, 5 players in the scoring column with 15 turnovers. We'll take a quick break and we come back on our post-game show brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and more here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
As we come back now on our post-game show again, Thompson 75, Thompson against 75, Central Cass 35 here on YourLiveEvent.com. As we get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is EnbridgeEnergy.com. You can give it to the play of a number of girls today, but Addison Sage really had herself a really good first quarter. 2 threes. She hit 9 points in the quarter, finished with 12.5 and 19 in the game with 3 rebounds. The 5'5" sophomore just did a little bit of everything right. You can give it to a handful of players, but Addison Sage performance right to start to hit those threes and just continue to be a nuisance in a good way in terms of Jason Bren, but a bad way if you're guarding her. When she gets the ball, she's got a quick trigger and she can hit. Addison Sage is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Now to our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. That's the near double-double performance of Brenna Martin. And it goes back to our pregame show interview with Jason Bren, saying that at particular times, the offense doesn't need to flow through Brenna. Well, when you get that 4-1 set going and you're able to get her to have opportunities to just find different ways to touch the basketball, she can impact the game, whether it's with her size at 6 feet, whether it's her second chance opportunities, or her ability to make her own particular shot on the baseline if you allow her to go one-on-one, because they got shooters all over the floor. Martin with nearly a double-double of 8 points and 10 rebounds and a handful of offensive boards that led to second chance opportunities. That is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. Arctic Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. Visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com, as they are here to help you. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll put a bow on this one from Castleton after this here on YourLiveEvent.com on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Going with the win here today for Thompson, now 11-0 on the season with wins this week at Lisbon, 56-27, now at Castleton, 75-35. It is a season high in points for Thompson and the most points that Central Cass has given up in a game this season as well. Tommies again with the win, 19 of Schwabe, 19 of Sage. They combined for 7 threes between the pair, and Hurst with 17 points. Thompson will play on Saturday against the Huskies at 3 o'clock. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they were led by Ava Cotton with 8 and Kinley Haug with 8. Central Cass will play tomorrow against Turtle Mountain up in Devil's Lake. That does it for our post-game show, brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. I'll be a ride at Tommy's Express. You can sign up for the Tommy app today. New members get their first 30 days free with locations again in Fargo and in Moorhead. On behalf of our camera operator here today, that is Jocelyn Williams. I'm Chase Miller. Repeating tonight's final from Central Cass. Thompson wins at 75-35. Make sure you join us tomorrow for more high school action here on YourLiveEvent.com.